Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to change the oil on your Triumph motorcycle and reset your oil service light. So on the Bonnevilles, Thruxtons, Speed Twins, we're just going to locate the oil drain plug, which is an 8mm hex head right here. And we may need an oil filter wrench to get that off, but I don't think we will. So before we start to drain the oil, we're going to go ahead and undo the fill cap and just make sure you don't lose your gasket that goes with it. Okay, so now we're ready to drain the oil out of the bike. I already broke my drain plug loose here, which was an 8mm Allen key. And I broke my oil filter loose here using a wrench. And now we're ready to drain it. Now, while the oil is draining, I usually check my crush washer to make sure it's okay. This one looks pretty good, so we're just going to go ahead and reuse that one. Next, we're going to go ahead and get our oil filter ready, our new one. Because it's straight up and down on these Triumphs, I like to fill it up with oil beforehand. And once we got that filled and we spread some oil along the gasket, we're just going to go ahead and put that in. I like using the K&Ns because they have a socket on the other end and it makes it a lot easier to get it off. We don't have to struggle like we did with that high flow filter. Next, we're going to reinstall the drain plug. I'm not exactly sure on the torque spec here, but we do want to crush that washer that's on there to make a good seal. That should be good. If you're using a K&N filter like me, it has a 17mm socket, so you can tighten it and loosen it a lot easier. And we're not going to crank this down, but we are going to keep going until it stops. That's good. And now we're done under the bike. So now that we've got all the oil drained out of the bike, we're going to refill it where we took off the cap earlier. Helps a lot to have a funnel here. The Triumphs, these twins, take 3.8 liters, so we're going to use pretty much all of this sitting right here. Now that we got it filled up, we're just going to start it and check the level. So we're just going to go ahead and start the bike now. As you can see, my service light is on. pressure, so we are good to go. Now we're just going to let the oil settle and check the level. So now that we're given a chance to let the oil settle, we're just going to come down here and check the oil level. We can see that it's a little high, but just a touch more isn't going to hurt it. So we're good to go here. So Triumph doesn't let you reset your service light, so what I had to do was go buy this OBD2 Bluetooth adapter to use with an Android app, TuneECU. And I had to get my old Android out to do this. Show you how it works. So to get to the OBD2 port, we gotta pop the seat off. Set it down somewhere so we don't mess it up. And the OBD2 port is right here. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this in. So we got power and Bluetooth. And now we just gotta pair it to the phone. Okay, so now that we've got this all connected, I've got the app open right here. We're gonna go into our ECU, go into tests and adjustments, hit adjustments, and then we're going to reset our service interval and run that. And we're gonna do miles because it's been the US. And I'm gonna go ahead and set my service interval for 5,000 miles. I'm pretty comfortable with that with synthetic oil. And oh, yeah, we see that's service intervals reset, and we look at the dash and the little wrench here is gone. So that's that. So now that the service light is reset, we can just reinstall the seat and we're done with the job. I'm gonna be making more videos on other 10K service procedures. Till then, have a good one.